yes, please read.
आवेदन को इंग्लिश कॉलम में आरक्षण का दावा नहीं करने पर आरक्षण का लाभ नहीं मिलेगा। जाति के आधार पर आरक्षण का लाभ उन्हीं उम्मीदवारों को मिलेगा जिसका अस्थायी निवासी बिहार राज्य में स्वयं। अनुसूचित जाति से अनुसूचित जनजाति उम्मीदवारों को निम्नलिखित प्रमाण पत्र अनिवार्य होगा। अब जो नेक्स्ट पेज पर आ जाए, जाति प्रमाण पत्र
वेरीफाई।
ये आप एक के साथ नहीं कर रहे होंगे, आप हजारों के साथ कर रहे होंगे। इस तरह से
हो रही होगी, मास के साथ हो रही होगी सर।
तो आप लोगों के साथ चला के करते हैं ना इस तरह से काम। Why should we not direct the police to take action against these officers for committing atrocities towards SC, ST people?
My knowledge,
This amounts to committing atrocity, issuing wrongful certificates, making them.
Now, my lord, what is the case? The in terms of the agreement, my lord, 13 my lord post of assistant professor of scheduled caste were advertised. Lord, Annexure 1 is the advertisement, page 14.
You should come and reply by category. Admission कैसे आ गया? Notice आ गया, reply आ गया सबको.
पूरा वेरीफाई नहीं किया, 2 दिन समय
लगेगा. Yes.
Lord, the issue involved in this that I have not been treated to be a scheduled caste candidate merely because in the certificate which I have produced earlier, my lord, my husband's name is there and not my father's name. Now, and my lord, subsequently also had filed, I have annexed in the writ application also, that my father's name, both my husband and my father, both are scheduled caste. I am also a scheduled caste. That is, my lord, then kindly see, my lord, advertisement at annexure 14, page 14, annexure 1, page 16, what I was supposed to file. Page 16, my lord, along with the application, item 8 for scheduled caste, I had to file a caste certificate. My lord, kindly come to page 15, bottom, Arakshan. Now, then turn the page.
Page 15.
Page 15, bottom.
Deprived of their rightful claim for appointment.
Page 16, Jati Praman Patra. Now, Jati Praman Patra, there is no format said it, and I have given my Jati Praman Patra. My lord will see, it is annexed along with my petition at page. Where is Jati Praman Patra? My lord, kindly come to
28, page 28.
Kindly come to page 28. Along with my application, this is the caste certificate I have filed. Page 28.
All right.
Ganga Saran, Susma Saran, wife of Ganga Saran. My lord has got that. Susma Saran, wife of Ganga Saran. Then, Jati Chamar. Chamar, my lord, they are in scheduled caste. Now, my lord, now kindly see, my lord, annexure 6 at page 33. This is another caste certificate subsequently I had obtained in the name of my father. My father is also a Mochi Chamar. Here my husband's name is mentioned, caste is mentioned.
Where is the father?
And please come to page 33.
33.
Yes, here the name of my father is also mentioned, he is also scheduled caste. Now, my lord, there were 13 vacancies for scheduled caste, and they have filled up only 7, 6 they have, 5 they have not filled up because they could not get a candidate, and they have not treated me as a scheduled caste because they say.
So that post is lying vacant?
4, 5, 4.
5.
5.
Of SC category?
Yes. of my category. What they did is that they say your husband, your name was mentioned with the husband, and there is some
rejection.
in the counter they are saying. Counter they are saying.
So is it that you were called for interview?
Yes,
I was called for interview. I have secured.
But were you selected?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Where is that?
Now I got 29 marks in the examination. That is in the counter
I
itself.
tell you, you secured.
In the counter itself. Kindly come to, but they treated me as a general candidate, and therefore I could not compete. Although we got 18 marks of scheduled caste, I have got 29. They have been selected.
18 marks.
18 marks people have been selected. I am 29 scheduled caste, 29 marks, but I was not selected because I was treated to be general candidate, and my cut-off mark was not up to general candidate.
This is post of?
Assistant
Professor Gana.
Assistant Professor Gynecology. There were altogether 13 vacancies announced, 7 have been filled up. So this is the position. How can the public repression deny my caste status?
All right.
This is the
Any supporting judgment or anything which you have got?
Judgment.
Lord, Supreme Court judgment I have annexed, Lord. And fact is that they have allowed me to appear as a scheduled caste candidate. I have.
That is factual aspect. Any legal support judgment or something?
Supporting. Yeah.
My Lord, there is one judgment we have annexed, my Lord God. It is an arbitrary decision.
Where is that?
Annexure 7.
Annexure 7.
By the supplementary application.
Filed by supplementary affidavit. The Anita Kumari case was just like me, and their lordship have directed them for appointment. Annexure, page 11 of the supplementary affidavit.
Arav Jain.
On Arab
All of them.
Then
Yes.
paragraph 7.
Paragraph.
Paragraph
Seven,
Roman
four.
5 at page 11, and then para 9, and then para 10.
इंटरव्यू मांगा गया था कुछ मांगा गया था इंटरव्यू थ्रू मांगे
They never asked me to give a second certificate. If they have any doubt, they could have asked. I have obtained the second certificate, suo motu have annexed in the writ application. They have not denied this.
Yes.
So this is the position.
Yes.
I'm for the commissioner.
Yes. What do you say about this judgment?
Lordship,
Does
annexure,
it finally adjudicate this issue or not?
Lordship, annexure R4 in my counter affidavit may be seen, Lordship. It was widely publicized that all the certificates must be in the name of the husband and it should be submitted before 6/8/2018, Your Lordship. And this was widely publicized and several candidates pursuant to this notice had submitted corrected caste certificates, Your Lordship. However, the petitioner chose...
Who issued this caste certificate? She herself gets the caste certificate.
No, Your Lordship.
The government issues the caste certificate in name of his wife.
Annexure R4 may be seen, Your Lordship.
The caste certificate is for her, no?
Yes.
Not of her husband.
But as per government...
How are you challenging that caste certificate, by the way?
there was a particular circular of the government issued in the year
Is that
2012.
circular which you have said?
That is in my notice published by the Commission, Lordship. Annexure R4 at page 43 in my counter affidavit.
Counter affidavit of respondent number?
Respondent number 3 and 4.
Show that.
This is notice which was published to enable page 43.
43 of your counter.
Yes.
ये 2018 को पब्लिश करते हैं ऐसा करते हैं उनका लेटर जबकि हमारा इंटरव्यू 18 को
If I may read for your lordship, सामान्य प्रशासन विभाग बिहार सरकार द्वारा जाति प्रमाण पत्र, आय प्रमाण पत्र, आवास प्रमाण पत्र एवं क्रीमी लेयर रहित प्रमाण पत्र निर्गत करने संबंधी विभागीय परिपत्र संख्या 673 दिनांक.
Where was it published?
It was published in newspapers.
Where is that?
ही नहीं है, कहा ही नहीं है।
Some notice 14 July 18.
18. And it includes the advertisement which is subject matter of this present writ application. Lordship will see.
हुजूर ये डेट है अखबार का
18 का 14 अखबार का
7/7/2000. No individual notice was given to me. And this is also very vague.
Widely circulated, Lordship. Fourth, if Lordship will see the second paragraph, third line from the top. विश्वविद्यालयों के विभिन्न विषयों के सहायक प्राचार्यों के पद पर नियुक्ति हेतु साक्षात्कार सहित आयोग द्वारा संपन्न कराए गए अन्य So it covered the subject matter, the advertisement with subject matter of the present writ application. Second paragraph, Your Lordship. Third line.
R4 is at page 42.
What starts from 42, the next page.
This is publication.
Yes.
The next page is not published. This is some notice.
This was notice which was published by the commission.
Notice published is of R4, no?
They are part of the same.
वही सामान्य प्रशासन विभाग का notification है। और ये आपका बिहार लोक सेवा आयोग का है।
I am for the commission, Lordship. Commission published this pursuant to the notification of GAD, Lordship, the Administrative Department. And in the notice at page 43, the second paragraph, third line from top, विश्वविद्यालयों के विभिन्न विषयों के सहायक प्राचार्यों के पद.
विश्वविद्यालय का हमारे तो ठीक है.
That is our case that it was widely publicized. Still, the petitioner chose not to submit the certificate in name of her father, and that is why she was.
What was the last date of submission?
6/8/2018 and 7/8/2018. Last date was 7/8/2018. Last but two lines, Your Lordship, of that notice at page 43.
The application.
Young.
31st May 2017.
Yes.
So by that time she could not have.
No,
This notification has been issued in 2018.
on 14/7/2018. By the time it was pending, Your Lordship, this recruitment process, and for all the processes, it was widely publicized.
It gave another further time.
Yes, Your Lordship, till 6/8/2018 or 7/8. So last date was 7/8/2018. The last but two lines of that particular notice, Your Lordship.
7/8 को रिजल्ट बना दिया.
And thereafter the result was published on 8/8/2018, Your Lordship. After waiting.
7 को दिया इन्होंने 8 को रिजल्ट पब्लिश कर दिया.
This notice was of July 14/7/2018. This notice was published. Time was given for almost 1 month, Your Lordship, till 7/8/2018, and thereafter the result was published, treating the petition. Now, Your Lordship, her rejection is at page 36 of the same counter affidavit, where her roll number was considered. Page 36 of the counter affidavit. Third paragraph. This is a minutes of meeting of Commission, Your Lordship. Third, on page 36, third paragraph from the top. तदालोक में साक्षात्कार के समय पति के नाम से निर्गत जाति प्रमाण पत्र, क्रीमी लेयर रहित प्रमाण पत्र मूल से प्रस्तुत कर सत्यापन कराए जाने के फलस्वरूप अनुसूचित जनजाति कोटि की 2 महिला उम्मीदवार अनुक्रमांक 20016, दिस इज द पिटिशनर, योर लॉर्डशिप, एवं 20040 एंड अदर कैंडिडेट्स के उम्मीदवार के रूप में मेधा सूची में.
Petition also. This is the only petition. This is the only petition. The other person has not come.
No.
को अनारक्षित 01 कोटि के उम्मीदवार के रूप में मेधा सूची में शामिल किया गया है.
We want to know from you what is their basis.
Basis, as per commission, is a notification by the General Administrative Department published in
What is the
2011
requirement?
that it is in the same notice. It has been noted that
Under
the caste
under the law, where is the requirement? We want to know from that.
the commission in the counter affidavit stating that we are governed by the circulars of the state government and
Yes,
state
state government, why, what is the requirement?
My lord, state government sent a required.
This is an order, come to annexure 2. This is your own document.
My lord,
This is a certificate issued by you in name of her husband.
yes, my lord.
Hmm? If you issue such certificates, you are responsible for it. This itself amounts to atrocity towards SC/ST persons.
My lord, government
Should we
issued the
not take
certificate.
action against this officer who has issued this certificate wrongly?
My lord, office of state office, they issue the certificate on furnishing of the application, my lord. Whichever is
So
any
father's
kind,
name would not,
And
you have
whichever-
yourself not mentioned father's name.
फादर में से पति
आपने
सुपुत्र
पति का नाम डाल दिया, father का नाम नहीं डाला.
सुपुत्री.
If you had wanted a requirement,
My lord.
then you should issue certificates only in the name of the father. If your requirement is that the creamy layer has to be seen only in the name of the father,
Father, my lord.
then you should issue certificates like that. Who else is going to issue? Why should that person be deprived of his status? And create litigation before this court. Should we not impose a cost on this officer who has issued, and then you later on issued another certificate,
My-
knowing fully well that the certificate has to be issued only in the name of father.
My lord.
You are issuing certificates in name of husband.
Father's name was not,
Was not known.
and then father's name was
Mr.
not
Counsel,
filled, my
why are you
lord.
saying this?
Father's name
Call
was,
this officer, then he can answer this. You cannot say this like this. Why should a person be deprived of his status? She is a resident of Bihar.
Right.
That you admit.
yes,
She is from SC category. You have given a certificate. You name her husband's name. That doesn't change her status.
The husband is also scheduled caste.
Husband is scheduled caste or not, that is immaterial.
Yes.
Because that is
The
one.
father is also a scheduled caste. क्या ये लोग कर रहे हैं? एट्रोसिटी से ठीक कहा गया, एट्रोसिटी है.
Why should your administration be not hauled up for this? For creating such kind of confusion and depriving a rightful candidate from appointment.
Lord, I'm extremely sorry, Lord. I was on legs. My learned friend was assisting your lordship, Lord.
Yes, he has ably helped us as far as you are concerned, Commission. We want to know from the state, why do they issue certificates like this? And what is the right available with that individual? Can she say no, you write this kind of certificates?
few times I verified the same.
ये आप एक के साथ नहीं कर रहे होंगे, आप हजारों के साथ कर रहे होंगे इस तरह से.
हो रही होगी, मास के साथ हो रही होगी सर.
तो आप लोगों के साथ चला के करते हैं ना इस तरह से काम. Why should we not direct the police to take action against these officers for committing atrocities towards SC/ST people?
I per my knowledge, my
This
lord.
amounts to committing atrocity, issuing
Certificate.
wrongful certificates, making them deprived of their rightful claim for appointment.
Certificate issued on the furnishing of the.
All right,
or
we are taking cognizance of this.
information.
Yes, Mr. Counsel, please assist. You are for the government. Please assist. What do you have to say?
My lord, what happens, my lord, when any candidate who furnish the detail regarding the issuance of caste certificate, my lord, he filled up the form and giving details therein to furnish the caste certificate.
Yes.
Accordingly, my lord, the authority concerned who has been authorized.
Blindly.
My lord.
He will do it blindly. He will not.
No, my lord.
He will not look into what is the requirement under your state laws.
My lord.
If your state laws provide that the certificate has to be issued with name of father, and if that person has not provided name of father, will you issue a certificate in name of any
lord.
third person?
My lord, I communicate, my lord. My lord, the authority cannot change the nomenclature what has been filled up by the candidate, my lord. He issue in very that format, my lord. That is.
Why should he? If the requirement in law is government knows better, na? And why have you allowed these three different columns? Pati, Suputra, Suputri.
My lord,
That means even a certificate can be put in name of husband.
That is why, my lord, the candidate fill up form in the column, my lord. Suppose, my lord, the candidate fill up form at the time of filling a form, my lord.
पति का नाम नहीं लिखेगी तो अदरवाइज आप कह दोगे कि आप मैरिड है, आपने ये बताया नहीं कि आपका पति का यहाँ पे कॉलम है.
My lord, he taken down the name of the husband, my lord. How can the
come to that certificate? What this court is asking, please understand that. निकालिए. इसकी सेकंड कॉलम पढ़िए.
यह प्रमाणित किया जाता है कि श्री श्रीमती सुषमा शरण पति,
एक मिनट, जस्ट अ मोमेंट,
पति
श्री श्रीमती कुमारी तीन चीज लिखी.
यस माय लॉर्ड.
तो इफ शी राइट्स कुमारी देन इट विल बी रॉन्ग. सो शी हैज टू राइट श्रीमती. नाउ इन द नेक्स्ट कॉलम यू से पति, सुपुत्र, सुपुत्री.
यस माय लॉर्ड.
सो शी हैज टू राइट पति's name.
Yes, my lord.
Right?
Yes, my lord.
But you require father's name. Where is that column for father?
My lord, there is, my lord, the pati. My lord, kindly see, my lord, the oblique stroke, my lord.
So if she writes pati, father's name, she does not write her husband's name.
No, my lord.
And if she is the Srimati, she must write the name of her husband.
There is a requirement, my lord, to fill up the name of her father, my lord. So that the
counsel, please understand. If she is a Srimati,
yes, ma'am.
She is a married woman.
Yes,
she has to write her husband's name.
Yeah.
Then only she can be treated as married. Right? Or is it wrong?
Yes, my lord.
No from.
My lord.
Then you have not got a separate column for father. Now come to the next certificate.
In this column, my lord.
My lord.
Now, in this certificate, you are asking father, husband.
Yes, my lord.
Father's name.
Yes, my lord.
Then mother's name.
And
now, why was it not there earlier? This is also from government of Bihar, and that is also from government of Bihar. That is why Supreme Court has passed this order. Look, the petitioner, by way of this petition, assails the action of the respondent commission in treating her as a general candidate and denying her appointment on the post of assistant professor in Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology under the scheduled caste category. The petitioner applied under the advertisement number 20/2017 for the post of assistant professor in Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology and was called for interview and was shortlisted for interview under the SC category. She appeared for interview and, as has come on record, scored 29 marks.
29.
May I have 2 minutes time, Lord? The case has been called.
Yes, you excuse. 29 marks. However, she was however, the PSC in its full bench meeting held on 8/8/2019,
Full commission meeting.
full commission meeting,
My lord.
held on 8/8/2019, rejected her candidature in the SC category and shifted her to open category on the ground that the certificate issued by the respondent state was in the name of husband and not in the name of her father. The commission, learned counsel appearing for the commission has stated that the state government, while its order dated 6/8/2011 and 6/8/2012 had directed that the reservation would be available to SC/ST candidates who creamy layer certificate and SC/ST certificate is in the name of father and not in the name of husband. Accordingly, they issued a notice on 14 July 2018 asking the candidates to submit a fresh certificate in the name of father alone. The cutoff last date was fixed as 7th of August 2018 for the purpose. It is the case of the petitioner that she had applied for a certificate in name of her father, which was issued to her on 17th August 2019.
My lord.
And she should not be deprived of her status as an SC candidate. It is also informed that there are 4 posts of SC category in the subject of assistant professor gynecology, which have remained vacant in the selection process. While the petitioner was duly entitled, having scored more marks than the last candidate
17
who
marks.
was selected,
17 marks.
having 18 marks.
17 marks.
18 marks.
17, my lord.
17 marks. The state council for the state has supported their action of issuing directions for a certificate to be in the name of father / parents instead of husband of a married SC/ST candidate. Para. As pointed out by a learned counsel for the petitioner, a similar issue came up before the Supreme Court in SLP number 10776/2021 ब्रैकेट में कर दीजिए सिविल अपील नंबर 4242/22 R.F. Jain versus BPSC and connected civil appeals where one of the
distinction between that case and
petitioner Anita Kumar bracket में कर दें civil appeal number 4247/22 had applied under the category of SC female, but she submitted the caste certificate which contained the name of her husband at the time of interview. Later on, she sent the caste certificate mentioning name of her father on 13/11/2019, but was not considered under the said category.
Paragraph 9 not relevant.
Apex Court held as under para 60. It is to be noticed that the
Your
aforesaid
Lordship, I'm
judgment.
extremely sorry, my lord. Another case has been called out.
You
Just
can
now
leave-
he is
you can
poking
leave.
me.
Yes, yes.
Oblige, your lordship.
Was considering matter relating to appointments in judicial services. And as the vacancies for EBC, SC and BC category had already been filled for the said year, the state was directed to adjust the said candidates of SC, EBC and BC category against future vacancies by borrowing 3/4 from future vacancies. Thus, this court finds that the action of the concerned selecting bodies in denying status to a particular category candidate was found to be wrongful. In Dolly Chandra, आ जाएगी क्या?
चिट्ठी पे निकाल देंगे मैम.
Citation.
जी.
Persisted. Apex Court has held as thus a status of an SC, ST, OBC candidate cannot be denied and cannot be forced to be treated as a general category candidate. The action of the PHC in treating the petitioner as general candidate is found to be therefore wrongful. This court, before parting with this case, this court finds that it is the state government which issues certificates to the persons belonging to SC, ST, OBC, SC, ST, EBC, BC and other categories. The responsibility lies with their officers to issue certificates which are acceptable to the employing units and to the selecting bodies. A certificate issued wrongfully would amount to denying the said candidate from participation and consideration for appointment, which itself per se amounts to committing atrocity on such deprived persons. Officers who issue recklessly certificates without application of mind and without following the guidelines issued by the state government themselves should be held responsible for creating unnecessary litigation before this court. At the same time, it is to be noticed that the appointing authorities should give due weightage to a corrected certificate issued by the authorities if an earlier certificate is not in conformity with the latest guidelines. It does not mean that the candidate has lost its status of being from SC category or ST category or from EBC and other reserved categories. On account of such reasons, a candidate cannot be denied his rightful claim in his own category. Leaving it as above, comma, this writ petition is allowed. The respondents are directed to consider the case of the petitioner for appointment on the post of Assistant Professor, Gynecology and Obstetrics under the ST category on the basis of her merit.
SC category. SC category.
If she is found otherwise suitable, she shall be she shall be offered appointment from the date. Similarly placed persons having lower merit than her have been appointed with all consequential benefits. The salary, of course, shall not be paid for the intervening period, which shall be treated notionally, but her pay fixation shall be done from the day the person junior to her has been appointed, and she will also maintain her seniority. Cost of writ petition is awarded of rupees 20,000 to be paid by the state authorities.
This exercise may be done within 2 months.
Exercise to be done positively within period of 1 month from today. Today what cut from 1 month. From the date of submission of the copy of the order.
Item of 14, Mr. Vikas Kumar.
My Lord, if possible to post maybe exam.